Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into something where precision is absolutely key, installing an AURUS indoor unit exactly to factory standards. Ready? Let's get right into it.
So let me ask you something. When you're putting in a new AC unit, what do you think is the single most critical part of the whole job? Is it how fast you can get it done? The brand of tools you've got? Or is it something else?
Yep, you guessed it. It's all about doing it to factory standards, following those professional manufacturer-specified guidelines. That's the whole ballgame. And look, this isn't just about making it look pretty on the wall. It's about making sure it performs at its best, runs efficiently, and, saves you and your client from a world of headaches down the road.
Okay, so first things first, we're starting with the foundation, place and prep. Honestly, getting this part right is gonna make everything else so much smoother.
All right, step one, picking the perfect spot. You're gonna wanna find a really solid, sturdy wall, one that can easily handle the unit's weight without any kind of vibration. Trust me, this is key to preventing annoying noises and even potential damage. Now, how high should it go? Well, the magic number is about 8 feet up from the floor. That's really the sweet spot. It's gonna give you the best, most efficient airflow for the entire room. And just as important is the space above it. You've gotta leave at least 8 inches of clearance between the top of the unit and the ceiling. And this isn't just for looks, okay? It's absolutely essential for proper airflow. If you don't leave that gap, the unit is literally gonna struggle to pull in enough air, and its efficiency will just tank. Now, let's talk about a couple of big don'ts. You definitely wanna keep the unit out of direct sunlight. And also, keep it away from any heat sources. We're talking radiators, ovens, you name it. Why? Because both of those things can totally trick the unit's thermostat, making it run when it doesn't need to, and just wasting energy. Okay, location's picked out. Now it's time for the mounting plate. Go ahead and get a position right on your marks. And now, grab the most important tool for this particular step, your bubble level.
And I cannot stress this enough, people. This is not a friendly suggestion. It's an ironclad rule. If that plate is even a little bit crooked, you are guaranteeing a water leak inside the house. The condensation has nowhere to go, and you're gonna end up with damage. So yeah, being perfectly level, it's 100% non-negotiable.
All right, next up, we're drilling the hole for all our lines. And here's a super common mistake a lot of people make. They drill it perfectly level. Nope, what you actually need is a slight downward tilt, pointing to the outside.
So, why the tilt? Well, it's all about making gravity your best friend. It's just simple physics, right? That little angle is all it takes to make sure all that condensation water flows down the drain hose and ends up outside, exactly where it's supposed to be.
And for the size of the hole itself, you're gonna wanna shoot for a 2.8-inch diameter. That's the perfect size. It gives you enough room to get the whole bundle of lines through easily, but it's not so big that you have a giant gap to fill in later.
Okay, all our prep work is done. Now we get to the real heart of the operation, the lines and connections. This is where we bring the unit to life.
So what we're gonna do is carefully bundle together the copper tubing, the signal cable, and the drain hose. Once you have that nice, neat bundle, you're just gonna gently feed it through the hole we drilled from the inside to the outside.
Now, when you're connecting that copper tubing, everything, and I mean everything, comes down to proper torque. It's this delicate balance, right? You need to tighten the flare nuts just enough to get a perfect leak-proof seal, but not so tight that you strip the threads or damage the nut. Honestly, the best way to nail this every single time is to use a torque wrench. No guesswork. And once those connections are perfectly torqued, here's a little pro tip for you. This is the kind of thing that really separates the pros from the rookies. You have to meticulously, perfectly, insulate every single joint. This is so important. It prevents energy loss and stops that pesky condensation from forming on the pipes inside the wall. All right, we're getting close. The prep is done, the core connections are made. Now it's time to actually get the unit on the wall and run what I think is the most important test of the whole installation. But wait, before we hang that unit, one last reminder about the drain hose. You have to make sure it has a continuous, gentle, downward slope all the way. No kinks, no sags, and absolutely no traps, where the hose dips down and then comes back up. That's just asking for a clog because water will just sit there and pool. Okay, let's talk electrical. And listen, this is not the place to get creative. You have to follow the wiring diagram on the unit to the absolute letter. Pay attention to the polarities, match the numbers. Get this wrong, and you could easily fry the control board. So please double check your work here. The wiring's done, all the connections are made. You know what that means? It's the moment of truth. Time for the test that tells us if we did everything right. Okay, here we go. First, hang the unit securely on that mounting plate. You should hear a nice, solid click when it locks in. Step 2, grab a small bottle of water and gently pour it right into the internal drain pan. And for the final step, head outside and watch the end of that drain hose. If you see water flowing out freely, success! You nailed it!
So the unit is up, the drain test passed with flying colors, but hold on, we're not quite done. The last part is all about the professional finish. We want this job to look as good as it works.
It's time for a final walkthrough. Grab your level and put it on the unit one last time. Give the unit a gentle tug. Is it secure on that plate? Wipe down any dust or fingerprints. Just step back and ask yourself, does it look clean? Does it look sharp? Because that is the final impression you're going to leave behind.
And really, never forget this. At the end of the day, a job that's done right, one that's clean, level, and works perfectly, well, that's the best business card you could ever have. It's basically your signature on that wall, and it speaks volumes about your skill and your professionalism.